Thank you. So now I heartily welcome our chief guest, Priti Srivastava. Thank you, sir. Now I heartily welcome our chief guest, Priti Srivastava. She has a career trajectory spanning over 3 decades in the corporate world as a public affairs professional, having worked with some of the best organizations in India and abroad. She has made a visible difference at her workplaces, having handled different responsibilities. Currently, she is a Senior Vice President, Corporate Affairs at Reliance Industries Limited. A Lady Shriram alumni, versatility is her hallmark. Not only has she made a mark in the industry, she has continued to be actively and intensely involved in social causes too. Her voluntary work in development advocacy include creating sustainability strategies aligned with SDGs and a vision to build a stronger and inclusive India. She is a sustainable growth mentor at Navratan Foundations, guiding them to enrich the lives of marginalized communities. She is also a motivational speaker, a counselor, and has great interest in studying healing rocks. Ma'am, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Kanika. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you to the Youth United Council and especially to Dr. Rajput, who thought that I could come and address, and I'm really, really honored, especially because I know there's so many young people, women, and I hope a lot of boys and men also listening to this telecast. This is a subject which is very close to my heart. And just to give you a scenario, we all know that when women succeed, families and communities succeed. Women are change makers whose participation in each and every, whether it's at home or at workplace, advance global democracy, and it brings a lot of stability. I personally feel that empowering women holds the major key to the economic growth of any country. It brings political stability and social transformation. World Economic Forum recently said that it will take 135 years before gender equality is reached, adding 36 years to the timeline because of the pandemic. So you can understand what a big responsibility each and every one of us have got, not only to bridge the gender equality gap, but also to make sure that women are empowered in the true sense. A lot of people usually when I go and to speak want to know about my life. What is the secret of me being so successful in a corporate industry? So I will tell you the secret today. I feel that women empowerment cannot be achieved by women alone. It is a result of teamwork and mindset. So my team has 4 pillars, and I'm going to very briefly talk about these 4 pillars. My first pillar were my parents. Being the only child, they gave me the kind of values and the freedom to explore my strength. I was never taught that this activity is for a girl or this activity is for a boy, how I should dress, what I should wear, what subject I should take. And they put me in a co-ed school. And since I was a sports enthusiast, I played, long backstory, but it laid the foundation. I played football and hockey with boys because we never had a girls team there. I've done javelin throw, discus throw, and I played, in sports, which normally at that time, boys used to do. So my parents said that, there's nothing like a boy or a girl. If you're good at something, try everything. And that laid the foundation of what I'm today. My second pillar is my college, Lady Shriram College, which gave me a voice, which gave me an expression to communicate and put forward my thoughts. It gave me the identity which I'm today. And at LSR, I understood how important it is to make sure that empowerment comes with the work we do, how we communicate, how we deal with others, and how we make our own place. nobody will, is not standing for us for open arms, because the society is driven by a lot of misconceptions on gender equality. Until we bridge this gap of gender equality, there is no point talking of women empowerment. So we as women have to make our own place and not wait for somebody to hold our arm. And we have to first believe ourselves. This is what my second pillar college told me. My third pillar is the most important, and that is my best friend and my husband, Ashok Srivastava. And what he said when we got married, and I hope all husbands say to their wives today, and especially the younger generation, he said, we will not follow the typical norms of husband and wife. We will be equal. All decisions we will take by consent of everyone. Both of us will divide equal work. We work like a team. And that gave me the confidence to take up a career which most women do not take. That gave me the courage to stand up and fight, not only for myself, but a lot of other women who were my colleagues, my junior during my work. And the most important thing what he did, I mean, look at the confidence in that I always quote. He was in a corporate world, and one day he just decided that, he wants to open a non-profit and serve the society. And he very coolly came and said, Priti, now it's up to you. You earn, you run the house. I'm going to go and serve the society. He faced so much of criticism from the community, from the society, from relatives, that you're letting your wife work and you are not working, you're opening an NGO. This is a mindset. But if he's the one who actually fought this mindset. So who's more empowered, me or him? See, I'm giving a very different perspective. For a woman to be empowered, it is the people in her life. It is her family. Could be a husband, could be parents. In my case, they were the people. And that's the message I want to give to the society, that you don't expect the women to empower herself. You have to be her strength and pillar. My fourth pillar is the company I'm working with, the management of Reliance Industries Limited. 25 years back, they took a decision of hiring me as a corporate affairs professional. And in public affairs or corporate affairs, till today, 95% is dominated by men, because mentally they said women cannot do government relations, she cannot do license. It's a very tricky job. It is a field job, and she'll always be surrounded by men. But who broke the glass ceiling? Not me, my management. They said, no, we want women to come and represent us in the government. So my message by the story of four pillars, again and again, I'm saying that if we want women in our society to get empowered, we are the people who have to support. Everybody has to change. Everybody has to contribute. It is not just one or two people or a few handful of empowered women today like us coming and giving lectures can change the society. The community, the society, the mindset has to change completely. So what I did, when I had so much of support and my husband was already running this HU, I joined him in Navratan Foundation. And the first thing I told him, what we're going to say is, we are going to empower the underprivileged women. We have 32 vocational centers, tailoring training centers, where we teach them basic tailoring and stitching, absolutely free of cost, because we said if they get a skill and if they start earning, they'll get empowered. These were the women who were, under domestic violence. They are women who took us months to even tell her name. They were so terrified. So there was a lot of counseling we had to do. And today these are the women who are earning more than their husband, and they come and say, मेरे को अपने बच्चे की स्कूल की फीस के लिए टेंशन नहीं है मैम, मेडिकल के लिए टेंशन नहीं है. I'm happy if my husband doesn't give me anything and goes and drink, I'm not bothered. This is the true empowerment. And these are the women. Then we took to education. We started educating them so that they could write signature karna aana chahiye, bank account kholna aana chahiye. The government today is giving so much of facilities for women and the underprivileged. They should know, we should pass, they should have an Aadhaar card. So this is the empowerment. So what we have to do is, one is empowerment, which happens in corporates, which happens at the leadership level politically, but it has to be a two-way pull. नीचे से भी ऊपर उठाना ना. So जब तक underprivileged women नहीं उठेगी और ऊपर से leadership women का नहीं आएगा, we will not meet at any point. And Rajput ji ने जैसे Olympic का बोला, it's an eye opener for all of us that, you know, women outshined men, and that's a strong message India is giving. Just 2 days back, I tweeted, I was so happy. Supreme Court said that we'll allow girls to sit in the entrance exams of NDA. It's a big step forward that we'll have more women in next 3-4 years in the armed forces. And agar wo lad sakti hai, she can do anything. To end, I will give you 5 messages, and it is both for women and for boys also, which is the SAR of my 58 years. The most important is be who you are and believe in yourself. You should not wait for anybody to come and tell you कि तुम्हें क्या करना है. You have to carve your own objectives, your own mission as per the person you are. You don't have to change for the society. Second is spread your wings and fly. You don't know what is possible till you try. I meet a lot of women in my professional and personal life who says, "Nahi, ma'am, ye to typically women-oriented jobs hai ya courses hai, hum yahi karenge." You know, the fear of trying anything new is holding us women back. Try everything like I tried and see it has worked. It is that fear which has to get out, that I'm a woman, I'm a girl, I can only do so much. Nobody can help you if you don't believe in yourself. Third is declutter your mind on gender disparities. Gender equality 50% चली जाएगी जिस दिन हम women ने सोच लिया कि gender equality है ही नहीं, हमें compete नहीं करना. We are already equal. Women rights are human rights as per the legal system globally and in India. So जब हमें law ने human rights में equal rights दिए हैं, तो हमें मांगने की जरूरत नहीं है. What we need to do is just assert. Fourth is we rise by lifting others. So added responsibility for women is that please lift up other women. I've seen a lot of cases, especially in the corporates, where women are not supporting women. And it's a hard fact, and we should not look at the fights we have it in the house between women. Could be any relationship. जब तक हम एक दूसरे को respect नहीं करेंगे, एक दूसरे को ऊपर नहीं उठाएंगे, let's forget about women empowerment, and we should not be even talking it on any forums. The last is the most important, something which I follow: walk the talk and be the change. Today, मैं सीना ठोक के आपसे बोल सकती हूँ क्योंकि मैंने जो भी बोला अपनी जिंदगी में उसको आजमाया है और उसको मैं फॉलो कर रही हूँ. So you don't have to be a part of the crowd. You just walk. If you think you're doing the right thing, the world will follow you. Thank you, and I wish this summit a great success. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Such a beautiful journey you had and you have. And thank you so much for being such an inspiration to all of us.